Did you get to see all you wanted to say? Did you get to say
M0R7H L3G10N Arena Command M0R7H L3G10N.
did you pray for release from this temporary prison, or believe in this temporary life? When you asked, when you spoke, I just wanna know, who did you talk to?
Hey Gun, how's it going, dude?
Skips Space Morph Productions.
Hey, how's it going everyone, and welcome back to the Space Morph stream on what is a rather, well, I say it's not too bad for this time of year, but a bit of a chilly Monday evening in the UK here. So, CitizenCon, last couple of days. What's everyone's thoughts? Have they bought any new shiny new JPEGs? You know, have they turn to the dark side and going to be investing a bit more? There was some exciting stuff over the weekend, I'm not going to lie. Fingers crossed they deliver on the promises and that sort of thing, but I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic. It's all looking good. There's some awesome stuff, hopefully in the pipeline in the not too distant future. Space Beards being one of them. So yeah, I'm a massive fan of getting a Space Beard in Star Citizen. Also, Pyro. So, for those of you who bought Digital Goodies Pack, or is a concierge of some level, they're basically doing a lucky dip sort of draw, because they're dropping Pyro to the new test servers. Okay, so this is basically a pre-PTU test server, so it's going to be a buggy mess at times and what have you. They've already stated that on the website. And sometimes it will just go down for no reason because they're doing maintenance on it, you know, that sort of thing. So it's a pre-test test universe. So, but yeah, they're doing a lucky draw. So if you bought one of the Digital Goodies Pack, I think it's still on sale on the store if anyone wants to go and grab that. And that is basically the cheapest way of you being entered into this sort of draw, so you can get into the test servers and test Pyro once they stick it in there. And they have said it is going to be this month, so there's not much longer left of this month, but yeah, they said they will get that up and running this month. When they're going to do this draw, I don't know, is anyone's guess, but as soon as we hear anything, yeah, we shall let you know. But yeah, keep an eye out on Spectrum. Obviously keep an eye out in the Morph Legion Discord. But yeah, just if you fancy joining us anytime, head on into Morph Legion Discord. If I put a link in here. And it didn't want to work. Anyways, I'll put a link in there shortly anyways. So yeah, anytime you fancy joining us, head on into the Morph Legion Discord, or new JPEG's
My
looking
new JPEG is looking pretty nice in my copy-reduced state.
Yeah, I know what you mean, dude. Know what you mean. But yeah, no, guys, just send us a message in the chat. Let us know, you know, what you thought of the CitizenCon. You know, was you disappointed? Are you excited? What bits you liked? What you didn't like? Or, you know, head on into the Morph Legion Discord. Join me on stream in the VC, and yeah, we can have a chat. We can discuss it, and yeah, share our views. But yeah, in the meantime, guys, I'm going to jump into Star Citizen, do a little bit of Arena Commander for a little bit. Might have a mess about in Master Modes, see what Master Modes they got available at the moment. Because yeah, that's one big thing I'm looking forward to is Master Modes and control surfaces, so flying in Atmo, so the whole rudder and ailerons and, you know, stalling and all that good stuff that comes with flying a yeah, it finally decided to work. There we go, there's a Discord link. So yeah, all of this sort of fun stuff that comes with flying aircraft in Atmo. Really looking forward to that. Yeah, it looks cool. I mean, I don't know if you noticed when I fly around in Atmo and what have you. Anyways, I don't know. I do and try and sort of fly it like, you know, a conventional aircraft. I bank into the turns and you know, that sort of thing, just simply because it's partly what I'm used to, having played sort of different flight simulators and, you know, that sort of stuff. And I had an inkling, oh, you know, well, we knew we didn't know for certain, but we knew that they was going to go down that path eventually, as in the atmospheric effects on different ships, and obviously needing control surfaces and that sort of thing. But yeah, no, it all looks good. Definitely looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to getting into Pyro and exploring and causing some mayhem in Pyro. Looking forward to taking on some of these new factions instead of slaughtering Ninetales all the time. Starting to feel a bit bad for the Ninetales after collectively we've all managed to murder 150 million of them, I think it was, something ridiculous. But yeah, the poor Ninetales have taken a bit of a battering. However, someone mentioned last night, I can't remember who it was, but yeah, the recruitment team for Ninetales must be awesome, because they always seem to be taking over bunkers or giving Orison grief and that sort of stuff. So yeah, the recruitment of Ninetales, whoever you are, I'm surprised some big corporate companies not snapped you up to do some recruitment for them. While we're at it, do you want to recruit some more for the Morph Legion Discord? Yeah, that'd be spot on. Anyways, let's jump into game. We got some of our awesome lads on the Discord at the moment. We got a Mr. Fish, War Tuner. We got the Bearded Blink, Mother Rushby, and Nessman. And Gun, it's... see, Gun got it working. That's awesome. Cheers for that, dude. But yeah, no, it'd be good to actually jump in game with you again, Gun, because it's been a while. But yeah, here we go. Get some tunes on the go, and we'll get in game. Stick that over there.
Targets, whatever not. That's a fair trade-off. Hey, Balls.
Hey, how's it going?
Welcome back.
Hey.
So, like, the LOS ping is fine, but again, though, like, that comes with its own demerits. If things are more easily seen by you, you are also more easily seen by them. So it just makes you an easier target as well. So, like, I don't know, people saying that it's cheapening the experience with a quick scan of LOS. I don't know. I've played games that have had it before, and at some point in time, like, the average Joe who needs it will use it, but they'll also die a lot more as a result of it.
Rushing in.
Yeah. Like, taking the time to get eyes on your targets and stuff like that via scouting and stuff like that is still going to hold a big merit, just because, the whole thing of like, oh yeah, you can ping people, sure, but at the same time, you're going to be giving your signature out to everyone else, which defeats the purpose of stealth.
I can say I have not really seen that thing. I've not seen most of it. Is it a tool or is it just inbuilt into the suit, the scan thing?
Inbuilt to your helmet, depending on what it is.
Oh.
Some helmets will not come with the function.
And some helmets will come with a variant of it as well.
Alright. I think that I do wish it would actually be a proper AoE scan would, in my opinion, just need to be a actual deployable unit, just put down, leaving it vulnerable while setting it up,
Gross.
Deployable scan units
Gross. There's just... No.
have to deploy it and
I've seen the
manually
deploy
activate
mechanic
it
before in games, and it is nothing but just a huge waste of time and logistic. Like, it's just...
Dude.
It adds...
We're talking about Star Citizen. A large portion of the game is wasting time.
Yeah, but in FPS combat, it just... Carrying around big-ass equipment like that only serves function for maybe like 10 seconds before it gets disabled.
I mean, how many hours does it take to crew a hammerhead? Is that not combat-oriented? Like,
I guess it's not FPS combat. It's different.
A slight different.
I understand it's not FPS, but at the same time, you're manning a hammerhead to react to something, and that something is probably timed. They usually are. So, I mean, it's kind of similar. Same but different.
I guess.
It's similar in some veins, but it's also different enough that you
I
can't
mean, I
use the
just wish
same
we had
metric
medical gameplay that wasn't the fucking shooting beam, but here we are.
Well, I would probably compare it most to like the mirror thing in Ready or Not, right? Some time being vulnerable for intel in the next place.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hey, Saflu.
How's it going?
Yeah, pretty. How you guys doing?
Yeah, all good. Just gonna do a bit of Arena Commander and chill out for a bit, and then I'll venture into the verse. I think 1, 2.
Yeah, I show my friends the video of the gameplay.
Oh,
You don't know.
oh yeah.
He never know. He said that yeah, but started and I played the everything. He was like, "What the?"
Yeah.
He was like, "Is this a game?" I was like, "Yep." It was like surprised. Like this guy, he plays Tarkov, so
Yeah.
say yeah, but starts but you don't know. It was like it's not the game that you have to put a lot of money in. It's like, yeah, it's kind of the game, boys. Anyways, that's just for sponsorship. I just think that's just for sponsorship. I'll show you the video. The guy watched the entire thing, like from top to finish, and yeah, he was shocked.
He was shocked.
He said he's going to give it a try.
Oh yeah.
He said he's going to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8. Right, there we go.
And I said, sure, you should give it a try.
Oh yeah.
You may like it.
I mean, I'd definitely recommend it to everyone, but it's not a game for everyone. You know,
Yeah.
not everyone is going to enjoy it or is going to be able to
Enjoy
put
it,
up
yeah.
with how buggy it is. Yeah, and how buggy it is at times. Not all the time, but at times. But again, there are others who will absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Always recommend to just try it during one of the free flies.
Yeah.
One of the games that actually has regular free trial events. So.
There should come a caveat with the free fly though, is that the free fly is literally the worst experience you can have.
Yeah.
Because there's so
That's
many
to try it
people
on someone else's account, honestly, if you have friends nearby that play it.
Yeah,
I was saying
the
that
free fly will be the worst. It'll be the worst, like the lowest point of the experience that you can get. But with that comes it gets way better when free fly is not on.
Yeah, at least performance.
Yeah.
So if you can get past the performance issues and the huge inducing headaches of just the game feeling like it's not polished or just total fucking hot garbage, if you can get past that and enjoy it and enjoy the time that it takes to do things,
during
when free fly is over, I would recommend starting off with the base 45. Don't get anything crazy.
Yeah.
Just try it with the 45. And I think after, 30 days?
Yeah.
If you don't like it 30 days, you can refund?
Within 30 days, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and that's...
days?
No, I thought it was 30.
It's 30 it is. Or it was, I don't know, it should still be.
In EU it'd be 30, I think.
Oh yeah.
I think legally it has to be, yeah, you're right.
But yeah, but really though, if you enjoy it during the free fly, try it out. You can do the 30 days, refund the package if you don't like it, right? And then just, if you enjoy it during that 30 days and you're like, gonzo, like hell yeah, this is what I want, this is what I want it to be, just keep in mind that they're still developing, they're still adding crap, and it's gonna break. And it's gonna break often.
Yeah.
Alright? And then you start slowly becoming one of us who are slightly jaded at the same time of being optimistic.
One of us. Yeah.
You know, the funniest thing, they put the trailer for the gameplay in IGN like 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
You know, the big gaming stuff 3 hours ago. And I was watching the comments. I mean, it's not yet, it's already 23k views right now in that 3 hours. And I was just looking at the comment, everyone's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Everyone's was like, oh my god. Yeah, at least there's not like, oh, it's the. I've been trying. I thought there would be someone like, oh, it's still a scam. But I tried to look at the. No one is saying anything. Oh, oh, never mind. I take that back. I see someone say, oh, let's move from scam to hype.
Yeah.
So everyone's just putting like positive, like, oh yes. But some people say, okay, it may take you a while. Like some people are like, oh. It take like 2 years before Schedule 42 will come back. Yeah, there's not like a lot of negativity on it. It's just like, wow.
Yeah.
When you're just surprised. It's like this is way better. So people are compared to Starfield already.
Oh, the thing
like,
is, you can't compare it to Starfield. It's a completely different type of game to Starfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the quote-unquote immersion.
Yeah, I'm just saying the
world
people
thing.
compare that. Yeah, the very never
Yeah.
play Star Citizen and you just comparing it. Yeah.
Starfield is a Bethesda RPG in space.
Yeah, I don't even think you can compare Squadron 42 to Starfield, to be honest. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a different game.
You can't.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can
is more of a
attempt to, but
story-based
you're gonna
stick.
fall short.
Yeah.
Bethesda RPG is its own genre, honestly. So,
I mean, to the average person playing it in front of a computer, all these games are the fucking same to them anyway, with the exception of one's multiplayer, one's not. So comparing it to Starfield is fair, especially given that the MMO, which should have a more limiting presence, is far more expansive than what should be a super expansive single player experience.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's why. Since that's why they were comparing to it.
I mean, Bethesda used an engine from fucking 1997. That's not even a joke. That is legit. That's why they had those map limitations and all the fucking loading screens. I mean, they did a lot of work on the engine to make it, quote unquote, next gen, I guess, and to quote Todd Howard. But at the same time, ultimately, it still had hardware issues because it's from 1997.
There's the old engine they use.
Or hardware limitations because it's from 1997. You get my point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so it's like, that's why you would go into the city and you would open up, like, a medical clinic door and there would be a load screen for one fucking room.
Yeah.
Right? Like, well, I don't understand.
I mean, they've been working that Starfield for a while, though, so yeah. Because they'll stick to that. Because, Star Citizen have been changing and looking at new ways to just have a very good engine for the world they're trying to do.
And I did accuse during the video, Balua, that they were trying to disguise the QT animation not a load screen. And I was completely wrong because it isn't a fucking load screen at all. Because it's adaptable and changeable and you can cut it short and go somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's point and shoot and it's very much involved in the physics of the engine. It's incredible what they've done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's also worth mentioning as well that CIG has changed engines 3 times now?
Yep.
Because every engine wasn't able to deliver what they wanted out of it.
And they had the legal wranglings with Crytek at some point.
Yeah. So like Star Engine is essentially an engine that they've basically pared down to like bare bones and then basically reimagined it, right?
Yeah.
From my understanding. So like as they're building a game, they're building an engine. which is
Yep.
not an easy feat. There's a reason why there's usually companies that develop an engine and then sell it, and they don't develop games. They just work on just engine. CIG is tackling 2 major titles and an engine.
Because what the engine they are looking for, remember the engine they were looking for is not even available or is not even created, so they have to create their own,
Yeah.
and which is taking forever. So that's why it takes that long. Just they're trying to experiment and look at which engine will be good for that time. And since they're like, okay, fuck it, we have to create a new engine for ourselves. So, and that's why it created that long term of the game is not going to be available since that time. So, and just trying to. That's why you see different version of it. Like as I mentioned, the Silicon, the version 1.0 and the like 3 variants of it. So, yeah. So doing that in the way spirit, like thinking like, oh, this one will be good. But that 2016 one was they were like looking at one engine they created, but it wasn't enough. So, and since then they create their own engine because I'm sure that's what takes 10 at that time. So once they already finalize the engine they want to do, now they start working on Squadron 42 also. So, which I'm glad everything's coming together.
Well, all I know is that despite the release date, regardless of the release date, I guess.
I like the
that-
way you didn't say that release date because you know that people criticize the movies, right?
Well,
Yeah.
the release date being unknown is despite it as well. But
Yeah.
regardless of release date, with what CIG has achieved so far, and the fact that, let's be real, at SitCon there was devs there.
Yeah.
There's no way of getting around it. There was devs there watching
Oh,
all the
spying
stuff.
and yeah.
Alright?
Yeah. Yes,
And-
definitely.
It actually kind of makes me excited to see what some of the more established developers will do, armed with the I guess the
Yes.
possibility.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
I want to see what games are gonna look like over the next 10 years.
Oh, I didn't
Well,
tell
let's
you
be
guys.
clear, Todd Howard has no shame. He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'll say
Bethesda
something.
doesn't change nothing.
No, they're gonna keep selling the Skyrim engine until the Skyrim engine just fucking can't anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm talking like developers like EA. Even EA is I don't know, EA is kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of interested to see where games are gonna go in the next 10 years.
especially this server matching, because I was watching someone else stream and some dev came in from other companies and they were shocked how they were able to start the dev in Star Citizen were able to create the server mesh, like how the server were able to communicate to each other, because that one blows their mind away, and they were like completely shocked. They didn't even believe how some of them were saying, how did they do it? Because they were so shocked with the fact that like, how did they just do that to make it work? So some they were like unbelievable. So it was like, damn, you actually did something that works. So man, they were like devs there looking at their stuff, especially that's if you notice that's why they're advertising that Star Engine were there. So pretty much it, yeah. And if they're able to sell the Star Engine to other companies, yeah, it works for them. Because they're able to get more money from that too. So, yeah, give them thumbs up. Much. Oh. Well, I'm excited, and if everything's going as well smoothly, hopefully everything they said it comes through, and we won't be
Yeah.
excited. That's one thing I'm praying right now. Everything to go as well smooth.
I think they'll do it. It's
Yes.
just whether their timescales are realistic.
Yeah. I like the way they never give up though.
Why they
They
can't?
keep on
It's,
pushing.
yeah.
That's it. Even though there was a lot of backlash in the community of some people, but still they keep on pushing.
Yeah.
But once this thing came out, it's going to be like, oh shit, this is where you everyone will be like, damn, if you give them more time,
Yeah.
we're able to publish good game. It's going to change the world. The gaming industry ever. This came out and it runs smoothly though. So able to run smoothly. I like the way they show us about the graphics they're using. They even have their own.
Yeah.
So which is nice. Yeah. Which is nice. If they everything to work smoothly and go well and everything run as well as that, probably like maybe 30 frames upward. Yeah, to be nice.
I mean, people were making fun of like the star cloth and the star hair and that sort of stuff, but
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it's bloody impressive.
It's
Really
impressive. But majority I can tell why they explain that each detail of that. I'm sure there's a lot of like people there that we don't know about. Like
Yeah.
well, as you mentioned, like devs, like selling them like, hey, this is what our engine can do, and this is how it looks like at the end.
Yeah.
So,
But there's no
So,
doubt that if their engine is, if the whole Star Engine package is successful,
yeah,
there's no doubt there's going to be other companies wanting to buy the engine off of
yes, now, especially when games is going like open world kind of base.
I don't
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
they'll ever sell the actual rights to the engine after they're done building it. They'll sell licensing for
Yes,
it, but
yes,
they'll never
yes,
sell
yes.
the engine.
No,
Yes,
no, I don't
license.
know. Yeah,
That would be their biggest like fail of a move ever.
yeah.
I don't know because they worked so hard to create that. There's no way they'll sell that engine like that.
No.
Yes.
Licensing their engine out for others to use will net them more money than
Yeah.
just outright selling it. Because outright selling, you only get paid once. Licensing, you have to pay an X amount
To use it.
amount of
Yeah.
years, whatever, right?
Yeah, to use it. Yeah.
Whatever
And-
gets them to stop reaching into my wallet less, I will take.
Yeah, and like that's just the thing is like I have a feeling that Squadron 42 releases, they'll sell licensing to parts of the engine, right? To assist
Yeah.
in making
Good.
single player games. And
And they can stop
hopefully
putting their fucking hand out and give me a goddamn game.
yeah, and hopefully, this is what I would do if I was CIG. Is with 42 being quote unquote feature complete, and they're now entering the polish phase. I'm using this all loosely because CIG is terrible with
We'll see
time.
what all of that means.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're terrible with time. But what I would do is I would be like, hey, look, we're still working on the multiplayer aspects of this, but for a single player engine, this is what it brings to the table. And if they
Yeah.
can get someone to license it, even one major company licenses their engine, they're going to make so much fucking money off of just one
Yeah.
company.
Yeah.
Now, if they do that 10 times, hopefully they will stop
They
looking
funded.
at the crowd and going like, hey, look, man, we need you to buy $5,000 each of our spaceship.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll help lessen the logistics cost on the playtesters, us, and
Yeah.
they'll actually be able to hopefully turn around and reinvest that into their development. And because everything requires money and time, right?
Yeah.
And if time is limited and money is not, then you can throw more money at a problem to accelerate the time. Well, lessen the time, because
Lessen.
more minds working on a project, it becomes a big think tank.
Yep.
And as they used in their video there, more hands makes light work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and even now they have another studio again. So yeah, which is going to decrease a lot of time you're going to use.
Yeah.
At the beginning, they were not having a lot of depth in their own at the beginning. In that 4, 5, 6 years, it was like one single headquarters, and yeah, which delay a lot of stuff. Just now they have a lot of people joining in, so
But
that's why. That is the reason why they moved majority of their staff at that time to Squadron 42. Even though everyone was like, "Oh my god, now everything's going to be slow." Now, so why the P were not even paying much attention in that time? It was 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, it was like at least they're doing Squadron 42.
the fact that they're releasing 42 locked content, or intend to, or say they intend to, is already nice. Because let's be real, like, why did you do that? Terrible decision. But you know, now that they've gone back and they're like, oh yeah, we're not going to do that, we're going to release these things over X time. Again, that's fluid, it's not permanent, it's not a guarantee. If we've ever learned anything as a community, you know, it's the fact that they have said that they're going to release things that have been locked behind 42 to the PU is already nice. Thank you. Much appreciated. I really want to see
the fact that I'm flying around in an F8 right now.
Yeah.
Yes, it peed a load of people off because they thought they were going to be special because, you know, it's only going to be them that is going to get an F8 because they've paid this amount of money, or, you know, they've pledged, you know, they've bought Squadron 42 and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, they still get the gold skin, but yeah, valid point.
I do find it
But
odd
then again,
that
like, we always knew that the Lightning was going to come out after Squadron 42 because it's the hero ship.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That ship is insane.
It is a bit odd though that if they're feature complete on Squadron now, how come the F8C, although it's F8A in Squadron, isn't it? F8C isn't anywhere near gold standard?
No, it's still good.
But no,
That's a fair question.
No, I like it.
But
I'm not saying it's not a bad ship.
But
there might be functionality in the PU that is not in Squadron 42. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need exterior gear access in Squadron 42 because there isn't a loot system to manage, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
But there is an exterior loot storage in Squadron 42 because the Gladius has it, and it has a weapon rack, etc.
Hypothetically speaking, they don't. Maybe they don't need component modules. You know what I mean? In Squadron 42.
I see what you're saying, but the reason the Gladius was gold standarded first before anything else is because it was gold standarded for 42.
Well, so there's also the misconception of gold standard, right? Is gold standard changes every time they update something, right? Like, for example, like the you know, Gladiator was gold standard at one point, but it's nowhere near gold standard now, right? And feature complete just means they have all the basic, like, functionalities they want in, but it doesn't necessarily mean everything shares those same functionalities yet, which is where the polishing portion comes in, because now they have to bring all those up to that feature completedness to where they all have access to those features, and that's the polishing part. So that may be the reason why the F8 is missing so much. It may have features baked in and some that are missing, but that's where that polish will come into play, is that they'll bring those to the ship, and, you know, the F8 in question, right? So
because
I don't know, man. It there's definitely some things of the F8 that are not
shown.
But at the same time, though, with the polishing deal that they have going on now for 42, if they haven't put the cart before the horse in this scenario, I have a feeling that as they go and polish the ship in 42 and get it up to feature complete and everything else like that, it'll reflect in the PU.
Yep.
So it's not done by any measure. That is 100% obvious with the current status of the F8. But at the same time too, though, you know, they have all the basic things that they want in 42. Everything that's going to make 42 is
42.
done as far as like the stuff, the substance.
Yeah.
Now it's just getting the depth and smoothing shit out that's really rough, right?
Yeah, it's just the rough. Yeah, I can tell. Like majority of the what they've shown, especially like this instability. Like some of them were like a little bit glitching out, but yeah, majority of this is done. Like I think they have done all the story what they need to be done. Like the story, the missions, where you can. Yeah, it's been done. It's just to polish everything out, to smooth everything out, and. If you guys notice about the star map, they haven't added that joint point on that star map.
Yeah, no.
If you guys watch very well, yeah, that jump point is not even there in that star map at all. So meanwhile, is basically what they have added in Squadron 42. That map, all the map systems for stage, Starstone, the system, solar system. So I was watching, I was thinking there would be a jump point there, like it's already ready. But since they work a lot, Squadron 42, so I was thinking that they'll probably fix a lot of stuff that it's already there. But I couldn't find it. And I was like, I was like, that was weird. But I don't know.
Another way of looking at like feature complete and all that stuff and polish is kind of look at like how they do ships right now. They got the white box phase, which is basically the ugliest version of everything you can have. All right, as far as like what you can see, and feature complete lines more with like what a gray box would be. So now they're just got to get to deliverable.
Yeah.
Right, and feature complete could be essentially a gray box equivalent. Now they just got to finish the rest to get it out of the gray box.
Yeah, it's like everything. I watched the video the second time. I just noticed something like it's like everything's already like the plan and everything's already done. All what is that you're just finishing the, as you said, finishing some touches, some glitches, some stuff that is not working properly. And they also mentioned about the characters that have worked on, and the rest of the characters they have to work on for the polishing phase. So. Yeah, it's a lot.
Well, I gotta say, with Nurseman's comment on the Lightning, I'm starting to wonder if Squadron 42 actually is feature complete, right? Or if they're just saying that to get everyone's fucking hopes up.
I don't know. You have to wait and see. With the line or not.
I think it's more likely that the version that we have is the version that has been not touched by their team for a while. So they have made the FAA gold standard for 42. I'm bullshit contact. They've made FAA ready for them, and they'll hopefully do the F8C, but they needed money now, so they put the F8C out from their previous version.
Hey guys. Hello there.
Remember,
Hey, Mr. McGill.
Hey, I'm good. Hey, Blink. Haven't seen you in years.
It feels like it, yeah.
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, good to see you.
Because if you consider it, like the F8, probably like 317, like late 317, this would be a gold standard ship.
Yeah. Remember, guys, they said they haven't touched a lot in PU, especially some of the ships. Like some of the ships that is already in Squadron 42 that is already completely done and everything, they haven't bring it over. So that's why I'm taking that probably they still have to work on that the PU phase 1. But right now I just think everything is just done and they just want to polish everything on Squadron 42. So that's my own thought. Well,
Tell you one
Yeah,
thing
sure.
I'm impressed with is the A1 and the timescale the standard they delivered it at, in the timescale that they delivered it at. It's a really good ship, and they done it in a brilliant timescale compared to what other ships that they've promised and that sort of thing.
But yeah, Nurseman, wouldn't you agree on that though? Is the F8 kind of seems like gold standard would have been like the gold standard for like 317 late?
I can't remember when the official kind of effort on the gold standard Gladius was made, if I'm honest. That would be, if that was 317, then no. If it was, if that hadn't been done yet, then sure.
The most current gold standard Gladius, I think they did that in, I think it was either 318 or 319.
No, it was before 18. I think it was 317, mate. So the Gladius was definitely added with its personal storage, weapon rack, component access before 18.
Oh yeah, so okay. I don't remember a time before the Gladius didn't have access to the inventory and stuff. Yeah, so that would be like 317, 316. Which, in the grand scheme of things, that was only like last year.
Yeah.
guys, I have a question.
Just ram it down.
No, this is just something else about display. They talk about who use HDR more in the system.
I would, but my monitor doesn't support it, unfortunately. But if your monitor supports it and your graphics card isn't going to turn into Chernobyl,
Explode?
then yeah.
I mean, I use 3070 Ti. I never used HDR before, and I turn it on my monitor because I have it enabled. But I turn it on. I was trying to see, okay, what is the difference between having it on and not? And it's just make the color more crisp.
Yeah, it does make things look a lot nicer, I think, anyways.
Nicer.
Yeah.
Well, my eyes... What?
HDR. Yeah, high dynamic range.
Oh, yeah, that.
And I can see that, yes, like my skin completely changed.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa. Because I was not sure about HDR that much, because I don't know how my eyes get to keep it down. But yeah, I can see the difference.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The huge difference. Because my gaming mode has like now I'm a little bit confused. Like he has a gaming HDR and a cinema HDR. I have to research on that one too. What's the difference? That's why I can't even tell.
Hey Balls, do you have the javelin and stuff spawned at the moment?
Do I have the javelin? Sorry?
Spawned. You're at wave 10, I see. So I see like you gotta have reinforcements by now.
They bloody javelin reinforcement in Pirate Swarm now.
Yeah.
I think they did.
Instead of a hammerhead as like the final main dude. Yeah, I think it's either a javelin or an Idris. I can't remember. 2 seconds. I'll finish off. I'm more worried about the Cutty Blacks at the moment because the Cutty Blacks are ridiculously tanky. The NPC Cutty Blacks are.
Yeah, it's because you gotta avoid the doors. Apparently, the doors are indestructible in this game mode.
Yeah, well, even in the PU.
You know, one of the things I'm looking forward to, man, is being able to open up the Valkyrie side doors and have my gunners just fucking unload.
Nah, without them getting their faces ripped off.
Yeah, like My poor Valkyrie. That was my daily driver for almost 6 months.
And there was a recent
I'm
post
watching
by the
fucking
devs.
X-Pac fly a Valkyrie Liberator through space right now.
So M. Gibson from CIG made a little kind of side comment on the Valk yesterday or the day before. Some people were comparing the Spirit to the Zeus for various reasons, and he was mentioning there's a complete component rework, and the Valk in particular is getting its shields changed, which I find interesting.
Oh yeah, they are changing their shields, aren't they? Notice this A1 has apparently, according to my MFTs, has 4 bubble shield or 4 shield faces now.
So, Blink, have you been playing Star Citizen at all in 3.19, 3.18?
Nope.
Just returned after CitizenCon was over.
No, I returned before CitizenCon.
Really?
Oh yeah, like a week before, maybe. Something like that.
Nice.
And then I tuned in for both CitizenCon days here on stream.
Yeah. You excited to play again?
I mean, I logged in, we did JT, and they gave me a bunch of money. I kitted out some ships, bought a Prowler and a Blade, and I'm just getting used to the sticks again.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah, like I've been in the verse a couple times, you know.
Nice, dude. Nice.
I mean, I will say I dislike some of the changes they did to the fucking keys. Like the hold for ping is driving me bonkers.
Yeah, wish you could actually change that. Or wish there was at least some kind of indicator that you're holding it, like a sound or visual something. Just to.
I fuck. Remove it all together. Use the hold for switching the scanning mode. Flip them around. You know what I mean?
And then.
Also, I mean, I was flying down to the surface into JT, which was on Yella, the frozen fucking wasteland. And I'm flying down and I can't see shit because it's a complete whiteout. And I'm pressing tab to see where the fucking surface is as I'm on my way down. It's not working.
Oh yeah, that's quite annoying.
Yeah, I mean, my fault for thinking that I can just jump back in, right? I will say watching Spaceballs makes me want to hop into Arena Commander now.
Yeah, do it, dude.
Shaders are generating quite wobbly. Everything's popping in and out of existence in the prison.
Got another hammerhead.
I'm gonna see if they've actually fixed the Earth Rulers at Pleasure yet.
Yeah, they have. There was
Have they?
there been working yesterday, yeah, and the day before.
They have what?
The Earth Rulers at Pleasure, they, since 3.18, have not spawned in or spawned in underground. 3.18 is also the patch where they increase the prison times.
Yeah, massively. But you can still get out ridiculously quick. You just go murder some NPCs, steal the gems out of a backpack, turn them in, and jobs are good. And or you can just
or even just turn in their helmet and stuff. Can also do that.
Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I. I believe that until proven guilty, every man, woman, and child in this country is innocent.
And also, I guess what's it called? Actually, oh yeah, I have not tried running to the Cutlass wreck. since did they reduce the sprint speed? Have they made it impossible to do now?
I'm not sure, but at the moment, as well, the oxygen is booked, so you don't actually lose any oxygen when you're, escaping or even down in the mines and that sort of stuff.
Oxygen was never really the issue, was it? Always the bloody heat, at least when running there. Like at that point, you barely used to make it, so I don't know if it's actually possible now.
Yeah.
Used to have you have to do pixel perfect sprint jumps and let go of sprint during airtime to conserve body heat.
They have
body coolness.
With the jumping and mantling improvements, it's made things a lot better, especially with regards to the prison escape and that sort of thing.
Prison escape wasn't all that bad, right?
No.
I might just be used to it, but
it's an Idris Rudo, Mr. Rudo.
Right. Might help if you sub-target a component.
Yeah.
What are your friends flying there?
I don't know actually.
I see at SPK, I see a giant ship with a blue chevron. Do you see it too?
Yeah, what's that? That's Javelin, friendly Javelin. Friendly Javelin at SPK.
Right. Wonder if this game's over, if you then could exit your ship and steal the Javelin.
No, you can't exit your ship in Arena Commander.
Right.
Unless you're in free flight, you can exit the ship then.
Oh, can you? Yeah.
Oh yeah, in free flight mode you can exit your ship, or at least, yeah, you can exit your ship, yeah.
Yeah.
Still want to try
and
and
steal your seat and all that.
They might have disabled the seat on the Javelin as well, but only one way to find out, right?
Yeah.
During the next Xeno thread.
Oh god.
Who said the forbidden words? You need to go.
It is Mr. Rudo.
You need to go, man. You need to leave. We don't discuss that fucking terrible event ever. Don't you fucking dare! Because they're gonna throw a fucking free fly, they're gonna throw that event in, and then they're gonna have a giant ship sail in the middle of it all.
And JT at the same time.
God. Damn you,
to
Blank.
improve the servers, gotta have JT at the same time and
fucking
Fusion.
summon
Every
this
event.
shit, okay?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Every event at the same time.
Alright guys.
I would
Put Scene Threat inside Crusader
you guys
while
wouldn't
they're
see
doing
me for
Crucial
2
Warzone.
weeks.
I want to try the HDL experimenter. Oh boy.
Why, you getting your wisdom teeth removed again?
No, you guys wouldn't see me for 2 weeks if they did all that shit.
Yeah.
Time until release,
Well, I mean, they gotta
42
stress
minutes.
test the server somehow. Come on.
Bro. They don't need to stress test it for 2 weeks to realize, hey, something here is wrong, okay? Like, you can get it in like 2 hours.
The servers seem a bit more on fire than usual.
Look, man, all I'm saying is, please God, no, why?
Yeah. As long as the game is stable, it should work, I guess. But yeah, you never know. Last time went horribly wrong.
Oh yeah.
So.
Even when they flicked it on for 24 hours, when the apprentice accidentally pressed the wrong button, yeah, it just instantly, within half hour of it dropping, that's it. The server's just.
Well, it dropped on us during our.
That's what I'm on about.
One of our events.
Yeah.
How to reboot my system. Oh, this AGI looks really... Damn.
When does my car insurance come out? It comes out on the 25th, I think. How much is it again?
Taking a little bit of pop in this address.
Quite a lot of popping in the prison for some reason.
I like the way it's called Bug Smasher. Yeah.
Maybe I should start some hand mining again.
I think
If I remember how to not explode.
I think hand mining is bought at the moment in 321. Could be
Ah, that might be possible.
Mr. Voodoo,
Yeah.
what you watching, buddy?
CitizenCon Day 2.
Ah,
thought you were watching daytime soaps.
a novella.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch it yet. I mean, I saw the Squadron 42 reveal on YouTube.
We had a watch party on Skunks for it as well with Kay. It was good fun. I got very drunk.
Nice.
Of course you did.
Gotta be done.
He also broke out the whiskey here.
Nice. It was a really good sitcom. There's so many things I have questions for still that didn't get answered, but I'm sure those answers will come in the next few weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are one of those about Quanta?
Partly. I mean, yeah, it's one of my questions, definitely.
There's I think Tony Z comments something on Tarada's stream or whatever, not or post or whatever have you on YouTube.
Ooh.
I haven't been able to find any links for it yet, but there's a comment made about it somewhere out there in the internet.
I shall search this out. Excellent. Thank you for the
The internet.
You're welcome, my friend. As
On the interweb.
I have started creeping the spectrum of rage, and I don't understand how you can maintain your sunny disposition with these kinds of people.
I use the block function a lot these days.
Ah.
So that warns me if someone's commented or made a post that I really probably don't want to engage with.
Yeah. It's just...
Good.
There's so much salt in here, and it's all on fire, and it's like it's the end of the fucking world. It's like... And most of them are complaining about the fact that they can't fly multi-cruise ships solo.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand what they expected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's you know, the clue's in the title. You know what I mean? It's multi-crew.
You could hire AI, I think, in the future.
Yeah, but
I like playing with the bros, man.
I mean, I do want to. I
If
want to
they
do
want
both.
to go solo, whatever, you know.
I mean, like going solo, it's like I think to be honest, the game has to go at some point. You got to pick a ship that you can solo. Like I imagine a Constellation, that the workload of that will be soloable.
Yeah, I think that would probably be the upper edge of
yeah.
possibly soloing it. Like that would be taking not too frequent, but probably like once every couple of days, just rest stop to repair stuff.
Exactly.
Do a bit of solo maintenance or
And then maybe you can give an NPC a couple of the jobs to make it easier. Mix it in with the human crew if you want. You know, maybe there's more boring job you can give to the NPC.
100%, yeah.
I think the Zeus is probably one of the upper end of properly manageable solo ships. Zeus and Cutlass and stuff like that. Those.
I think the same. Although the Zeus is a small ship, but it's really capable. It's better capable than Cuddy, I think.
Yeah, it's very well designed.
Yeah.
So it's basically somewhere in between of a Cutlass or Freelancer and a Conning, somewhere in between the.
I mean, I upgraded my Spirit straight to the Zeus CL.
Upgraded or melted and bought?
Upgraded.
Oh, I guess the A1 is just extremely more expensive than the other ones then. That one is still more expensive than all the Zeuses.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, I just melted a few paints and I was able to upgrade for like £4. So,
hey guys,
That's not a bad idea.
do you feel like Star Citizen is a child-friendly game?
Depends on if you have the chat turned on.
Blood and gore, sure.
If you like abusing children,
no.
then yeah.
No, I don't think so.
As an enthusiastic gamer and a parent, I must raise the concern that has prevented me from purchasing the game for my children. What are they, under 13? And as likely has done the same for many others. This inclusion of strong language and swearing in the game detracts from the overall experience and makes it difficult for me to justify allowing my kids to explore the Star Citizen universe.
Right.
How fucking old are they? Like,
If swearing's an issue, then that's not.
This
it
is
says
Mother
nothing about
One's
the
place,
murder.
isn't it?
It doesn't say anything about like
All the drug smuggling.
Yeah, like swearing is your biggest issue here.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Ah, man. The inclusion of explicit language can be jarring and off-putting. Bro.
What's the age?
off-put.
What's the ESRB
That's all I'm
rating
gonna
for
say.
Elite? Now I think about it, because
Move on,
that is bloody
please.
slave trading. Very abstract, but point at one of the major factions is
And people are also sitting there in the comments going, so swearing and cursing are bad, but killing, blowing up ships, and looting and stealing are okay.
Yeah.
Got
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Curb
then
stomping,
the pirates' greatest
security
crime.
guards and nicking the drugs. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's perfectly
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
And the other thing is like comments are, personally I would think that kids young enough to be affected by strong language not play Star Citizen. Like, yeah.
I mean, this is like someone going to say, GTA, it's got a lot of swearing in, can we get rid of that, make it child friendly?
Yeah, it's like you're playing a thug.
Yeah.
Mommy, I paid a hooker today.
And let's also not forget that ESRP online interactions cannot be rated. You know?
Oh yeah.
And that's why it's always like with parental guidance, with parental supervision, with all this other crap. It's like there's only so much a game developer can be responsible for when it comes to the online interactions of their community.
Yeah.
And like obviously being super racist or, you know, being like real perverted, like I'm gonna slither my dick down your throat crap, like, you know, obviously stuff like that when a child is involved is not okay. But at the same time though, it's the internet. There's only so much a developer can put in a controlled environment, and like,
Oh yeah, massive.
you know, and if swearing is your biggest issue, then you need a thonk on the head, because there's other more violent and questionable like materials in the game as it stands, like drug running, like swearing in comparison to like, oh yeah, it's fun to take drugs and sell them to people, like what? I don't get it. Quit policing language, please. Stop it. People are gonna use the language they prefer to use. It's just, it's ridiculous.
This is why you shouldn't go on Spectrum, too.
Man, I don't. Oh,
yeah.
man.
I hate Spectrum.
If your children are affected by offensive language, choose a different game. I'm sorry. If
Don't go on the internet.
yeah,
Single
like,
player games are one little better for.
Yeah.
it just
Online games are probably not the best for. If you're participating at
internet
all in online games
for anyone,
overall.
Basically.
well, like it's kind of like the same thing with what was it, God of War? I think it was 1 or 2, where it had the sex scenes and stuff like that, and it was a rated M for
Off-screen
mature
ones.
game, and people were like flipping out. They're like, "Oh, my child plays this game. Are they 18 or older?"
Yeah.
It specifically
exactly.
says, "Hey, it's got nudity and sex in here," and you let your child play it, and then you got upset when there was sex and nudity in the game, when it's like clearly advertised, "Hey, this is in the game." You can't be upset. It
I've
says
not played
rated
that. I
M
might
for
have to get
mature.
it.
It's God of War is really good. A little fun hack
I
and
thought
slash
this game
thing.
would just be wholesome murder and ancient Greece.
Yeah, and it's
Why
like
is the
some of these people are just delusional.
Yeah.
Crusader Industries. A journey worth taking. When I hear her voice, she sounds like a secretary from a detective novel.
Yeah.
Are you talking about that Portuguese sounding lady? The one that's breathing heavy?
Huh?
I don't know, the CIG thing?
No, I'm talking about the
Oh,
voiceover
yeah.
from the Crusader Industries ships. We turn them on.
Oh. The one gal who was covering the FPS and the ship segment, man,
Yeah, I
like,
definitely agree with that, Cam.
damn.
Inish. Yeah.
She was like all sorts of jittery and stuff. Hats off to her. I could not
Yeah,
talk in
here
front
you go.
of them.
Here's,
Fuck
here's a
that.
console, or here's a tablet, or
Yeah,
And
I give
like,
them thumbs
what
up.
have you. You go sit.
Like,
you know,
people
Poor
were
Yogi
like-
was beating himself
Oh,
up when he
can
made
play
that little
Roblox
mistake,
or
wasn't he? He was like, dude,
Minecraft
don't
or
worry.
What have you, and just leave me alone.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you know, despite the fact, like,
It annoys
fuck
the
ups
hell
are gonna
out of me.
happen, man.
Yep.
Like,
I mean, I've
Such
only
is life.
spoken to like 200 people before, and that was just like I wanted to shoot myself in the face.
Man, I'll be panicking if I get the stage. Because damn, standing in front of 3K people? Jesus.
There was 2,000 people there, and then like 32,000 people on the stream.
Right, on the stream. Yeah.
Crazy.
That's so much pressure.
indeed. Like,
That's a lot of looks in your eyes. You're like, yo, you better. Jesus. And one mistake like this, the whole internet is going to talk about it. Just ridiculous.
though, I definitely gotta say, though, you can definitely tell she was super excited with the extra noises. That was great.
Yeah.
Definitely a curious character, if nothing else.
Matey boy who used to do the the subscriber gear, he needs to be sacked. Just because he used to do the subscriber gear, and we've not actually had any decent stuff in a while.
This is true.
There was so much hate for that dude.
Oh yeah.
Guys, do you remember Bone?
Plus his face offended me.
Mm-hmm.
Bone,
Bone.
can you do this? Bone, Bone,
Right?
Bone,
Oh,
do
yeah.
this.
Bone,
Bone,
zoom in.
Bone,
Bone,
Bone.
zoom in.
Wait, the
Yeah.
one on
Go to
Saturday,
Ophelia.
the guy for
Bone.
Bone on Saturday, are they two bones? I don't get, there was one with the glasses, they call him Bone yesterday, yeah, on that Saturday. On Sunday, another Bone.
Yeah, even
I was
one of
like
the
confused.
even one of the CIG guys sort of the next day caught on to the sort of meme, didn't he? Instead of one of the demos, instead of calling his dude to do it, he tells, "Oh yeah, Bone, can you just do this?" Oh no, not Bone. So yeah, even CIG caught on to the meme.
It's like, was it like back in Modern Warfare? Ramirez!
Yeah.
Oh, the other thing that I appreciate is the salty Mike burn. Jared is just jabbing it, man.
Yeah.
Jared loves Mike. It's obvious he loves him.
Oh yeah.
Who is everybody? There's one.
Yeah, no, if I told my wife, I was like, yeah, if everything that they say they're going to deliver in the next 12 months is true and they do it, then I may actually consider getting her set up properly.
That would be cool. Mr. and Mrs. Fish.
Yeah, because she's seen me play it, she's got to understand why you like it so much. I don't understand why you can, dedicate as much time as you do to it. And I was like, you don't understand.
Yeah.
As a gamer for almost my entire life, like, there's some games I can pick up, play for a little bit, and then put back down, and that's it. Like, I will never look at that game again.
Yeah.
But, like, there's certain ones out there that are so gold for what they deliver and what they offer that I don't care how old it is, I'm still gonna go back to it. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that I just don't support the new company that's running EverQuest, I'd probably still be playing EverQuest.
Fair, I guess.
And that's an almost 30-year-old game. I think it is a 30-year-old game. Let me double check actually.
It might be. Or no, it's 20 something. I remember it having like a 20-year anniversary a couple of years ago. Or something, or it might be a 30th actually. Yeah, whatever it was.
EverQuest was released in March 1999, so yeah, it's getting close.
Yeah, it's probably the 20th anniversary.
It had a beta release in '98 that you could be invited to. So yeah, I mean technically you can call it 25 years old.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. Remember the anniversary event for that in PlanetSide? Got a nice knife for taking down armor.
But yeah, no, if it wasn't for the fact that the new company that bought EQ, I'd probably still be playing EverQuest. Just because of everything that it offered and involved, and the hours and hours and hours of play that I got into it and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it was a hell of a game for its time.
I know. I played it back in 1999.
Yeah, see, us old heads, we remember good games.
In the summer of '99. I went to a Wake of Disaster, but there was so many people there. But luckily, everyone was a cargo ship, so we all just agreed just to share.
Huh.
Oh.
It's only made 400k, but fuck it, that's fine.
See, Wake of Disaster doesn't feel dangerous enough.
Say again, Tulu?
Wake of disaster doesn't feel dangerous enough half the time.
It's true. There's still so much profit to be made outside of the PvP missions, so you know, people aren't invested and motivated to fight over it.
Hey man, player bases, man. I'm gonna be settlement popping, man. As soon as that shit comes out,
Asteroid.
that's all I'm gonna do.
It's gonna be insane the first week that comes out. Literally, it'll be a galactic civil war breaks out trying to get best places.
That's fine. They can have the best places. I'm still gonna raid them all.
Oh, apparently the Galaxy can build buildings.
With the right module, yeah.
What?
The RSI Galaxy, yeah.
Large buildings.
Yeah. So you have the Pioneer for the largest buildings. The RSI Galaxy supports the ability to build small to large structures. Like, and for the small to medium structures, you need a vehicle that looks like it's a rip-off of the Atlas platform. Like it's two ballistas stuck together somehow. It's kind of weird. And for the small buildings, you got this hover trolley. It's kind of ridiculous if you ask me. But yeah. We'll probably need the Pioneer anyways.
Yeah. I do wonder if, like, if the Axis gonna be able to build buildings, I wonder if the Kraken will. At least build like a shanty town around it, honestly.
Kraken is a mobile city.
Yes,
yeah,
it's a mobile central hub for a shanty town. It just needs to be able to toss up a bunch of tops everywhere.
I just really want to get a Kraken and name it What's the Crack?
Yeah. Or and Coke. Or ginger beer. I prefer a ginger beer. To
I think I may honestly stop ship size for myself at the Idris.
It's a quite high bloody stopping point.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna stop. I'm telling myself I'm gonna stop at probably around Zeus size.
How big is this
Zeus size.
exactly?
Around pretty much a spirit, but I think it's slightly less wide. It's less spirit.
It is less wide than the
I'll
spirit.
talk to you guys later.
See you later, Fleur.
See you, mate.
There's quite a lot of Spectrum posts saying that this Zeus effectively makes the spirit line obsolete immediately.
It's a top voted question in the Q&A.
Its spirit's probably gonna be more agile, almost guaranteed. Just because Crusader and its bullshit engines.
That is what I'd hope, but when you look at the A1's speed numbers and stuff, it's brilliant.
Again. Yeah.
Then again, as far as speed is
bad.
concerned, you know, Master Modes is going to completely change every single ship. So
that as well.
It's all we can wait. But at the same time, I do hope the Spirit is one of the fastest cargo ships. I used to see one in the game. So I hope.
Yeah. Actually, what size is the C1 supposed to be? Is it also medium or?
Maybe. Yes. Perhaps.
A1 is at least classified as size 4. It's the same size as. It's supposed to. It's really the same size class as. Apparently, it's in the same size class as the Connie, the A1. That, according to
someone needs to go to Specsavers.
Yeah, but then again, I guess the size classes are a bit wonky, honestly. Talon is a size 1, while the Arrow is a size 2. Scoop is just a size 2. Ursa is technically size 3. Nova is size 4. Carrick is a size 5. That makes sense, I guess. Redeemers is size 4. Yeah, that also can make sense. What's the Corsair? I assume it's size. Yes, Corsair is also size 4.
Wow, there's a on Pipeline they've got a screenshot comparing the vertical slice to Hold the Line, and it's insane how different it is.
Sorry, what comparison? Vertical slice.
Comparing, I'll put it in the vertical slice from the old vertical slice of 42. I'm gonna put it. I'll put it in the voice channel. You see.
Yeah, I'll have a look in a sec.
I am at Everest Harbor again.
Oh, I don't have permissions. I'll just send it to you directly.
Sorry, I'll sort that out. Should have.
I think I served my...
Man, these base building stuff is quite interesting.
Yeah, that's going to pull some people in.
I can see an org really dedicate their time to it.
Yeah.
But does anyone in this org have a Pioneer?
Enigma's probably.
Yeah, he's got 2, I think. 12, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Awesome. Yeah, I can see us like building a giant base and everyone having a stake at it. You know.
Yeah. No, it'd be cool.
Awesome.
It would be cool, definitely. Right, let's see if some of the new Orison missions wants to work. So it wasn't yesterday.
We start development of the base building tech in Q1 2024. Right. And we will release it in 2015.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that their production of the homestead stuff for us is a sign of confidence that meshing is done by then.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the time they finish production. I still need to answer that question, really. How bases and shards will work.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting.
So I do like the A1's turret actually being able to slide back to cover the ramp.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I just really wish there was an M1 version, because that would work perfectly to cover your infantry as they get out.
Yeah. Or even just having a... That reminds me of something I saw. I don't know what is what this server or another one where it talk about the possibility of a cutter steel. Just side doors on a cutter. With the gun. Cuttle steel.
That'd be interesting.
Be more useful than a scout.
Yeah.
Maybe, it depends how the radar will work. Right now it's basically just a cutter with
less cargo.
Yeah.
It's just I just feel like someone at Drake, like the engineer, we got to make a radar version. Okay, we'll make a radar version of this, and then was like, yeah, this is a great idea. Let's make a radar version of this, and then they make it, and everyone's like, oh, it's a 2D radar, isn't it? Yes, it's a 2D radar still.
Right, so we need a better scanner so we can find out who's carrying contraband. Yeah, it's contraband for Cutlass Blue.
Yeah.
You don't even have a chair at the console. You've got to stand up.
I know. What's all
Yes,
that?
look at your standing desk. Standing desk. It's faulty, apparently.
Ergonomic. You can enjoy your cutter scout. I'll luxuriate in my scanning chair on a terrapin.
Did you pledge for a terrapin?
No, but it's cheap enough in game. I can't be asked.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
There's one ship.
It's terribly expensive.
Oh my god.
That's one ship I've never tried out. Actually, is Terrapin. I don't think I've even ever been
Really?
in one. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've got a really good video of our dropship insertion in a terrapin during an OVO at Ghost Hollow with a 50v50. It was pretty fucking epic.
It's the best not dropship there is.
Insane HP pool though. It's just like it is the best
Very
weapon in the game.
Supposed to be able to get basically anyway.
Claims gone.
It's probably the best prison escape ship as well. Back when you actually needed a ship.
Oops.
I used to park that thing at the pit, just fly into the pit and park it on top there, and then just jump in the pit and escape. How many times I needed to get 3 uniforms? 3 and 3, but farm prison uniforms and shivs.
I was actually using the A1 for a bit of bounty hunting earlier, and that was good fun.
Alright, yeah. Be doing that a bit as well.
I'm hoping we get some more details on Bounty Hunter V2 soon, given that they've shown off the restraints and stuff in sitcom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that the that the Zeus MR actually also has prison pods. Would be nice to.
So they can implement.
We don't take prisoners.
Yeah.
Well, we don't take prisoners. We take hostages. It's totally different.
Right.
It's just so they can implement.
Hey, did you guys?
Mercy and one is economics.
Did you guys also notice in the Squadron 42 video that the guy calls the woman a sir?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I guess standardized. It is easier if you standardize a singular
That's
superior
normal,
officer thing.
actually.
Yeah.
Unless you're in the UK, in which case it's really strange.
Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if I called, because my last captain was female, I think if I called her sir, she'd have headbutted me.
Alright guys, well I gotta go. I will catch y'all later, alright?
Have a good one, dude.
See you, mate.
Take care, mate.
Yep. Peace.
What are these quantum snare events that have randomly appeared on the map? I've been wondering it for the last couple of days.
I think that might. I think either it's a NPC ambush thing, or it's just that happens when someone gets quantum snared.
Yeah.
Just pops up on the map for everyone or something. Do you like that the at least the top weapons fold away on the A1 when you power off weapons?
Do they? Oh, I didn't realise they actually
the
done
top
it.
ones.
Yeah, I knew they were.
Yeah, they have that on the Hercules as well.
Oh, that's sick. I knew they were supposed
You
to.
made
I didn't know
pipe weapons
actually
on the
done it.
Hercules,
I've just
yeah.
tried it. Yeah, I've just tried it now. That's cool.
Yep.
I
Makes
think
me
they
actually
should-
fly with weapons powered off. Yeah.
I think they should make them go in as well when you're in quantum.
Oh yeah.
When you enter quantum, it
I
should.
mean, they're going to, aren't they? I guess when you switch to nav mode, because you can power any weapons anyway. So I
Yeah,
imagine
that's
they will
true.
retract.
Yeah, that would make sense.
In theory.
Yeah. I mean, technically as well in atmosphere it'd make a difference whether you got them in or out, because obviously your drag. Atmospheric drag.
That would be
and
nice if they modelled that.
Yeah. Well, if they're going to the extent of sorting out all the control surfaces and that sort of thing, and, you know, stalling if you're going too slow and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me if they did factor things like that in.
You know, for ships like the Eclipse as well, it'd be kind of cool if, you know, you get the extra stealthy if your hull is all intact. As soon as you open the hole for the bomb bay door, then your CX
Radar
goes up a little bit.
signature.
Or something.
Yeah, no, that would make sense. Yeah, that would be cool.
Just so exciting. What they showed was so exciting and so clean as well. Like really well done.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to know more about these variants of the Bengal that we saw in the video.
Yeah, see, I've not looked too much into like the big ships and stuff, simply because you know they've been at my price range, so it sort of makes me, you know.
And then again, the Bengal won't be viable, will it?
Yeah,
it's salvageable, so might just be that it's just different carriers are slightly modified off the shipyard.
Like you can see on the video, there's the normal one that we know with the two level hangars and then the big gun underneath, and then there's another version where the top hangar is blocked off by two kind of battleship style turrets.
No, I'm definitely going to have to start reading up on some of the ships, some of the bigger ships.
I mean, we probably won't see these ones very often, even in the PU at the best of times.
Yeah.
Like only Invictus and if like maybe a particularly important mission or something. But we'll never be able to own them, and I'm not entirely sure they'll come through with the whole salvage one thing. That was a plan so long ago that we've held on to.
It's all just a big waiting game, isn't it? And seeing what they deliver on.
Pretty much. But I do love the Bengal. I mean, it's the design is lovely, and I love. It's like they've put quite a lot of lore into it. Like, well, it's an RSI ship, isn't it? But they had Origin build the engines, like things like that. Little lovely narrative tidbits that I enjoy.
Yeah.
I think it's got a particular engine on board, like it's an antimatter engine that doesn't need to be refueled for 40 years or something like that.
Yeah, right, guns.
Bloody hell, why is this 3 terrapins on a LRT?
Really?
Tanky little bastards, yeah. And the Defender.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, my dear god. Like, I am happy I have distortions in near a planet, because otherwise it would take bloody ages. The distortion and letting the planet kill them is a lot easier.
Yeah. Yeah, don't you worry, Garn, we'll give you a lift, mate.
Well, by the way, Bulls, there's been a big update to Silica, if you've still got it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I'll have a look.
Air units. They're in the strategy mode now.
Ah, because they was just in the arena before, wasn't they?
Exactly. So if you ever want to have a game, give me a shout.
Yeah, definitely. I know Meta's keen to check it out again as well, since I've had a few more updates. But yeah,
Sweet.
that'd be cool. Rudo likes it as well. Is Mr. Rudo still here?
He is, but he's muted and deafened.
Got ya.
I think he's watching the videos still.
Yeah.
So I now have a bomber in my hand.
I heard on the grapevine that Tony Z may have commented on a Tirada video. Has anyone heard it?
No. No, I can't say I have.
That'll be the second major dev that has responded to Tirada.
Apparently the Defender still has the default weapons. It's the Singe cannons.
Yeah. I didn't quite get what Yogi was saying about the Singe cannons.
Like, weren't they originally basically just hit scan cannons with slower fire rate and stuff like that?
Yeah, but he wants to bring them back with player input, and I didn't quite get what he meant.
Well,
I guess it's probably some kind of weird time charge up thing.
When they first came out, they were massively overpowered, I think. And then they sort of, like, really nerfed.
Or I guess with player input, so
yeah, I just
wants people's opinions and how they should be balanced, I guess.
Yeah. So I think they plan to rework them.
Because right now they're basically just useless.
Yeah.
Oh, cave. Oh, nice. One of the sand caves, I think. Apparently caves are scannable now.
Huh.
What?
Oh, you can scan, or at least there's a little signal thing for the entrance.
Seriously?
Apparently. I'm getting a little box there that's apparently... Unless there's like an infantryman at the entrance, which it might be.
Yeah, it might be that.
I'll go down and check when I've dealt with the flyers.
I wonder how much money they made from Sitcon.
Fair bit, I reckon.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they've not got Squadron 42 back on sale.
That has surprised me as well.
Especially, you know, especially after announcing its
price.
Yeah. Especially after announcing, you know, it's feature complete. Surely, if that's not a, you know, a good selling point for them, then I don't know what is.
I mean, maybe they don't want to hurt the good vibes just yet.
Yeah. Because it's been off of sale for quite a while now, hasn't it? It's not been in the store for.
Yeah. It'd be funny if they released it and went, oh shit, we forgot to put it back on sale.
Yeah.
Just places like spends 10,000, spends a fuck ton of money in ads and just... Wait, so where can we buy this? It should be right here on the... Wait, where is it? I'll see if I can salvage some Singe cannons, actually. So if I can grab some Singe cans for myself, that will actually be nice. Forgot which deck I had my space break on. Actually, do you guys have the push to talk for Discord on a deck, or actually are you using push to talk at all?
I'm not at the moment, but when I'm using SRS and what have you, I have push to talk and it automatically push to mutes my Discords.
I'm push to talk till I die.
So speaking of SRS, have any of you guys tried the new in-game voice chat system in DCS?
When no.
Your mic's a bit messed up at the moment, mate.
Guys. Guys, thanks ever so much for tuning in. Just a bit of a chilled out sort of, yeah, winding down after SitCon and yeah, chewing the fat with the lads. As always, if you want to join us, head on into Morph Legion Discord. We'd love to have you. And yeah, I shall be back most likely tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you all then. Thanks ever so much, guys.
Space Morph Productions.
Peace.
Cheers, Garn. Catch you later, mate.
Thank you for fun.
Anytime, buddy. Right, guys, I'm going to head off and go get some dinner and stuff, I think.
Anytime, buddy.
Alright.
See you,
mate.
See you later, guys.